What's up, my friend? Welcome back to the final part in this Kajabi mini-series. And in this part 4, we are talking about how to put it all together. So in the first 3 parts, we talked about how to build a product, how to build your website and landing pages, how to actually take a look at checkout pages and your offers. And so now we're going to link it all together. And I want to break it down into 4 simple steps, what we can actually do from the very beginning in case you are starting on your journey and you're kind of wondering what the workflow is to get the most out of your business. So to kick things off, the first thing I would make sure you have is a lead magnet already set up. Whether that's a PDF checklist, a video workshop, I don't know, a free coaching session, whatever it is, have something that's really valuable for them that you can give away for free in exchange for their email address. That's going to be the number one thing because you want to build that audience, that private audience, right, through your email list so that when you're ready to sell and deliver, you have a warm list of people that then you can deliver to. They're going to be the lifeblood of your business, and it's very important. So the first thing you want to do is have that lead magnet ready and then link that up to Kajabi. And again, the way we do that is through a landing page and using a form as well. And again, the form is where you collect their email address. And I also like to collect their name as well because I like to personalize my emails by saying, hey, Chris, or hey, John, whatever. And that comes through them leaving their first name. So I have my big heading here. I share what the guide's all about. And again, I have the little blurb on the bottom. And yeah, I collect their first name and their email, and then once they click the button, I have single opt-in turned on, meaning once they click, they are immediately subscribed to my email list, and then I can deliver them that guide automatically through an email. And then over the next few days, I will follow up with more emails, which I'll show you in just a second. So that is step number 1, is making sure you have your lead magnet linked up to Kajabi ready to go. The second thing you want to do is you want to start building your course, right? And the reason why you want to build your landing page and lead magnet first and start building your audience first is because you might have a general idea of what your audience really wants and needs, but you won't really know until you start creating that free content and asking people, what can I help you with on your journey even further? And the more free content you create, the more of an audience you will build there, and they'll start telling you like, oh, create more of this, or, this isn't really as helpful. I would love you if you could elaborate more on this. So you start to learn what they really want and what they really need. And that sort of feedback allows you to really learn what sort of course that you can build in order to give them that full transformation and make sure it's as applicable to them as possible. So that's why we want to start building our audience right away. And by building that audience through the free content, you can also ask them through the automated emails you send them with the guide, how can I help you right now? Like, what's one thing I can help you along your journey and make it a lot easier? And a percentage of those people who receive these automated emails will respond. And as you get that feedback, it will just give you a lot of info for your courses in the future. So as you start building your course, you want to make sure you outline it properly. Here you can see I have like 9 modules. First in my module here, I talk about the mental game of writing music, and then what do you actually need? The hardware, the software, the world of sample libraries, essential music theory, principles of orchestration, how you actually write music, how you do it inside of a software, mixing and mastering, and then actually releasing your music. And then as a little bonus, I talk about personal branding as well. And so you can see each of these modules have a number of lessons within as well. So once that is all done, you want to make sure that everything is double checked. You want to make sure the videos have no awkward moments, right? All that stuff. Make sure they have downloadables if you want to include those. Once that's all done, now you can create your sales page, which is step number 3. Because obviously you want people to get a good idea of what your product is and see if it's a good fit for them before they purchase. So to walk through this workflow really quickly, on my sales pages, I like to have the initial heading to capture their attention. And then if they don't want to read the rest of it, they just want to scroll to the very bottom to see the price, they can click the button to do so. Then I have my sales video, and then I have testimonials sprinkled throughout my sales pages. I talk about the problem, I talk about the solution, which is the course, and then I talk about what this course will help them do, the transformation that they will receive. And then I talk about what's actually included. It's structured into 9 modules. I talk about what these modules are and sort of the topics that they'll learn within each module. And then as a little bonus here, I offer discounts from some of my favorite companies in the industry. If they join my course and present a certificate, they can join a Facebook group, exclusive. And then I talk about the pricing. I talk about the guarantee, of course, bonuses, which are really important just to sweeten the deal. And then I offer the price anchoring and the price tiers as well. So standard price, inner access price, obviously better value here because they also get bonus, or they get a custom track review from me. So they actually get my actual honest thoughts on their own music, which a lot of people will value. And then I talk a little bit about future pacing, give them one more chance to join at the very bottom to the price tiers. And then they can choose whichever one they want. So let's say they want the $4.97 option. They can click add to cart. And this is where we want to make sure our offers are lined up properly. From the previous video, part 3, we talked about how you can create the offer. So go to the offer section, make sure you have the price listed there, and then you can create an order bump if you want. Make sure this is all explaining the product well, and make it as easy for them to check out as possible, right? So once you have your sales page set up and your offer is ready to go, now to actually put it on autopilot, we want to start creating an email sequence that will be automated. If you already have an audience, first of all, before we talk about the email sequence, actually, let's talk about just regular broadcast emails. So email in Kajabi is really, really robust and really useful. You have 2 types of emails. You have broadcasts, which are basically one-time emails, and then you have email sequences, which trigger automatically without you having to do anything. So for example, if I want to launch a product for the first time and I want to share it with my existing audience on my email list, then I will create an email that says, oh, new product is out, feel free to buy it. Let's say it's an intro price this week, etc. Go and grab it, right? So these are all one-time emails that I've sent out. But let's say I've already done that and I want to resell my products in the future and I want it to be automatic. This is where the funnels become very, very powerful. So you can see this email sequence sent over 120,000 times. It's been running for a couple of years now, hence the large number there. But yeah, you can see here that we have 96 subscribe triggers, which means there are 96 ways for people to trigger this sequence and to start receiving these emails. And the majority of these are them opting into my email list through these different lead magnets that we talked about in the previous videos. So one of them is called the ideal composing workflow. If they want that guide, they fill in their information, they click submit, and then they're immediately subscribed to this funnel, which immediately gives them an email right off the bat. So day 0, which is delivered right away, I call it immediate over deliver, and I give them my free workshop that will complement their learning when they read the guide as well. I give them some additional tips. Please whitelist my email so they go into your actual inbox and not in spam. I also ask them a question. What's one area you find yourself struggling with, right? Reply and let me know. I promise I'll read it and hopefully even respond to it. And then the next couple of days, I offer even more free value just to give them more actionable tips that they can start putting into practice. And day 4 is where I start pitching my bundle of courses, which I call my Complete Composers System. So I tell them what's included, and I show them all the value, and then of course I mention my guarantee, grab all the details here, etc. Okay, and then yeah, I pitch for a couple of days until day 7. Day 7 is my final reminder, right? So here's all the value, and if you prefer a payment plan, you can click here. They can do that as well. And then day 8, I just give them a bonus gift just in case, like maybe they didn't want the bundle. That's totally fine. At least I want to give them some more value to send them off with, and they are going to join my regular email list anyways, which I will over deliver with free value every single week. So if they're not ready to buy at the moment, that's totally fine. But this is sort of the automatic flow that I've set up, and I don't have to do anything. Like I wrote the emails once, and this system runs for me 24/7. As soon as someone opts into my lead magnets, they immediately receive this free workshop, and then they can go through and each day receive a new email containing some more valuable information and content. So that is step number 4, is to turn your system automatic by creating this email funnel. And just make sure the subscribe triggers are activated so that when someone actually opts into your list, they are then receiving these emails over the next few days. Okay, that would be the final step there. So I hope this mini series made sense. If you want to like go even deeper into like the individual steps, you want to see like super specific, actionable, step-by-step like instruction on how to do some of these things. I've created so many videos on the channel going over these specific things, but this mini series was more to give you an overview of how the workflow of Kajabi actually is and how I personally use the platform myself to get my business up and running, and like letting the letting the system run by itself, scaling the business, earning back my time. It's all covered here in this series. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And again, if you want to try out Kajabi for yourself, you're ready to build this thing for good, then Kajabi usually gives you a 14-day free trial on their website. But if you use my link down below, christophercu.com/Kajabi, I can get you an extended 30-day free trial plus 2 bonus mini courses, Kajabi in 30 days, which I'll walk you through step by step, like literally how to build your business from start to finish during your free trial. And the second one is called Content Marketing for Creatives, in which I show you my exact business model for putting out free content into the world and then monetizing it on the back end to scale my business and earn back my time and financial freedom. So it's really actionable stuff. I want to give you both of those for free when you use my link down below as a thank you. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.